Master Jash Modi is the next speaker, who's a standard 10 student of our school. He is a member of the Wild Roots India and has participated in projects that were carried out in CNM school. He has created unanimous consciousness among students to understand climate conservation in its original. He has initiated the conservation of electrical energy in every classroom, saving electrical energy for 60 minutes every week, grade wise. He has actively participated in the first Youth Climate Conservation Fellowship Program, a national conference held by Wild Roots India in Pake Tiger Reserve 2022. He has also represented CNM School in an international conference held by Green Schools Alliance and US Fisheries and Wildlife Services in West Virginia, USA from 8 to 15 July 2023. He will be speaking on a topic Consumerism Unveiled, Decoding Marketing Strategies, Targeting the Young Generation and its Impact on the Youth. Over to you, Master Josh.
Thank you. Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Josh Modi, a 10th grade student from Chhatrabhuj Nursi Memorial School. And my topic for today is Consumerism Unveiled, Decoding Marketing Strategies Targeting the Youth. Now, what is consumerism? First of all, it is the promotion and protection of interests of consumers. In simpler terms, it is the idea by the virtue of which people in society buy and use a lot of goods and services. It is the culture of constantly acquiring and wanting things driven by factors like marketing. Consumerism and demand are related but not similar concepts. While consumerism can contribute to demand, demand itself is a more specific economic term tied to the willingness and ability to purchase. Consumerism is related to influencing the target audience to become prospective buyers of the product. But now the main question arises, how do these companies consolidate their control over the young generation? The next few minutes, I will be speaking on this topic which rests on 4 pillars. How is consumerism brought about? Why do these companies influence the youth? The way they do it and the benefit they get out of it. So how is consumerism brought about? By creating mind-boggling products and inviting innovations every single time. Or by coming up with remarkable marketing strategies that leave the buyers with no chance of gainsaying that the product is a vivid experience in itself. Good marketing makes the user feel smart because good marketing makes the company look smart. Some of the things we buy them for what they buy us access to. Similarly, nothing in this world is extraordinary or perfect unless affected by circumstances. In the same way, no company's product or commodity can be successful unless it is effectively and smartly marketed. At its core, marketing is that strategic engine that propels a brand into the collective consciousness of its audience. Moving on to the next question, why do these companies target the youth? Let me start with an example. All of us out here must be aware of the famous "Sell me this pen" attribute from the movie Wolf of Wall Street. So a smart salesperson or a diligent company in this case knows well how to handle this fast developing young generation. Let's have a look out here. In case of a non-professional salesperson, he would literally start selling this pen. Oh, it's an amazing pen for professionals, it has the best value for its money, etc., etc. But the most rational way a salesman could do the same is by asking questions to the expender himself. How long have you been in the market searching for this pen? Which pen do you suitably write with? Well, this is how companies nicely, subtly influence the youth's subconscious and build authority and trust with their procurers. Some of the things we buy them for what they buy us access to. India has the largest youth population. The young age criteria is roughly 15 to 25 years old, and majority of these young people do have a smartphone. Companies target the areas where the youth's attention is the most focused. How many among us do not have a smartphone? Exactly. Nearly none. So, where do you think these companies are going to sell their products and market them? The handset, the mobile phone. Coming on to the next question, the way these companies do it. So, there are many companies that market and advertise in such a way that the viewers don't even get an idea that they are trying to sell them a product. They become successful in influencing our subconscious and drawing our attention towards their products. Many people, many young people spend majority of their leisure time watching movies, listening to music, playing video games, and mainly on social media. All of these apps and websites do have a space for marketing. And this is how these apps can get revenue. So the companies market on online television platforms, online music stations, and mainly on social media. Most of the young people like clinging onto their phones more than anything else. And by showing their products in these areas, the companies exploit the situation to their advantage. By showing their masterpieces online, the companies become successful in luring the youth to just have a look at their advertisement while they are just surfing online or playing games. There are many companies which use excessive and prolonged marketing as a tool to upgrade their subscription. Most of us either buy those products or instead upgrade a subscription to get rid of those poking advertisements. There are many companies that use another tool named character marketing. Sports companies sponsor well-known athletes to bring their companies into limelight and then invite their fans to buy those articles. People end up buying those products, and this is when the social status and the friends circle comes into play. In order to match up to their peers' attires, people end up buying products way beyond their reach and end up being enraptured by these companies. Same goes with online video games, which introduce new real life superstar characters in their games and attract the youth not only to play those games but also to spend real money to buy new fonts and characters. Manufacturers design products in such a way that they don't last long. They last good as long as the current trend is still running. So the companies propel the young people to buy new products which the companies release every single year. And this keeps the youth engaged. For example, mobile phones have a lifespan of about 5 to 6 years and they start releasing harmful radiations after that. Coming on to the next question. The benefit these companies get out of it. There are many applications and websites online that provide service without charging any money. But do you think it's actually free? When companies fail to sell their products, they make their consumers their products. Here's how. When we sign into a search engine, for example, we sign in with our name, email address, mobile phone number, etc. And then we can access all of its features like watching videos or searching for any information. But first, we got to sign in, and then all of its features are free. But at what cost? How many of you have received emails and numbers or calls from random companies trying to advertising their products? Many of us do. And do you think we have actually given our details directly to them? No. So when we sign into these search engines, our details get sold at a certain monetary value to these random companies. So nothing in this world is free, my friends. And lastly, consumerism unveiled. Consumerism has reached its greatest height today. I am thinking to visit Leh Ladakh next week, and while I was thinking over on the same, I was lying on my bed last night, and today morning, my phone gets filled with notifications of flight ticket options, railway ticket options to Leh Ladakh. This is consumerism. While I was thinking about the same, I must have accidentally searched about the state or the city on my phone or any app or any website, and this gets recorded as a digital footprint. Companies track these digital footprints down and present before their consumers with suitable options even before they can search for it. Well, this is indeed a great technological achievement, but I do fear sometimes that in the future, we may think the way these companies want us to think. I guess that was all the time that I had. Thank you for being such a great audience.